Gentlemen, the time has come. 12 hours, 56 minutes, and 47 seconds. Body Language Mastery Quarter 2 enrollment will be closed. It will not be open again for another 3 months. The radio shows will be shorter. The webinars will be longer. The private VIP guests that we're having in the webinars will be getting better. And the price in quarter 3 will be going up to $497. Today is the last day to get in. Today is the day to take action, like the literal hundreds of men who have done so themselves, to unfuck their lives. What are you waiting for? Now is the time. Let's take one final look.
The Body Language Mastery course from Modern Life Dating is coming out June 28th this month. This course is going to show you how to understand a female's body language on a date and give you the confidence to know what she is thinking and feeling just by observing her body. The course includes 40 gestures total, both positive and negative. This course will increase your closing rate by at least 10%. In addition to that, after you are signed up for the course, there will be 2 daily webinars for 3 weeks following the course for you to attend with all your questions about the course. Absolutely free, and that is a $1,000 value. And last, you will be added to a private men's-only group that will be supporting you as you educate yourself on this journey. There is limited enrollment. That's right. Enrollment will only be one time per business quarter, so you do not want to miss out. Body Language Mastery by Modern Life Dating is being released on June 28th. To learn more, go to modernlifedating.com/body language. Sign up for the email waiting list, and you'll automatically receive updates about the course and your chance to enroll.
Guys, the last day is here. We're going to go to modernlifedating.com/body language. Right here. You go to modernlifedating.com/body language. Scroll down. Click on this link right here. And this will take you to Body Language Mastery. Click on this course right here. Click on Enroll in Course for $397. And this gets you the entire breakdown, the full 9 yards, the whole head-to-toe breakdown of female body language, the 3 weeks of twice-a-day daily webinars, which that alone and the value I'm giving you is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane that I'm even doing that, but I am doing that. And then the lifetime access to the men's-only Facebook group where we discuss tons of men-related stuff, dating, sex, fitness, relationships, starting a business, social media marketing, the whole 9 yards. You're not going to want to miss out. You are not going to want to miss out. That's what I got to say right there. modernlifedating.com/body language. Let's see who's in the house today. What's going on to the chat? Chat, Peter S., what's going on? He says, how times fly. Episode 100 already. Yes, indeed. Vincent Vale says, for real, man. Masculine Mentality says, congrats. Going to work out to this one. Enjoy your workout, Hans. Edgar says, what's up, everybody? Muhammad, as usual, is in the house. Muhammad, what's up, brother? He says, Jay, congratulations on your 100th episode. Thank you. Vincent Vale says, what's up, Muhammad? Scruffy Turd, freshly employed. Newly employed man, Scruffy Turd. Saying, morning, peeps. Congratulations on getting that job handled there yesterday. CJ, what up? He says, 100 shows is not easy. Great work, MLD. No, it is not. It is very, very hard to do what I'm doing. But, like I said yesterday, you got to pay yourself every day. Remember what we talked about yesterday? You create a strategy, and then you execute your strategy. Pay yourself every day. I pay myself by paying into YouTube, okay? I make a video every single day, almost every day. If not, 5 days a week minimum, all right? I make a video 5 to 7 days a week on some platform somewhere on YouTube. And that will compound. I've only been doing this show less than 6 months. Once everything hits the 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 year mark, I am going to be so set. I'm going to be sitting on a beach somewhere, definitely surrounded by like tons of naked women, feeding me coconut water, okay? And just sitting there collecting checks. How old will I be? I'll be 38. 38 is so young for a man. Okay, Daniel Craig started James Bond in Casino Royale when he was 38. He looked great. He was in great shape. I'm getting back into great shape. I will be extremely, extremely rich. And it all starts with me showing up every single day and making a payment to myself. When you show up to work every day, you're not paying yourself. You're paying the company. Keep that in mind. I pay myself every day. So thank you very much. Vincent Vale says, in all caps, if you're not in this course and your life sucks, you're fucking up. Very true. And guys, if you want to talk about anything, if you want to talk about your experiences following me for 100 episodes, and if not, this is not including the Tokyo Crypto Show. Including Tokyo Crypto Show, I've done well over 115, almost up to 120 episodes. So call in 657-383-1318. Join me as I help you escape the matrix and live life 100% on your terms. Russian Letterman says, what are your sources of income? You can go to www.nunya.com, Nunya.com, and that stands for Nunya Business. Oh my God, I'm a ninja. Did you see that? I caught that mosquito. But I didn't crush him and he escaped. Oh, that was awesome. Mohammed says, still waiting for my invitation for the closed Facebook group. So what happens is you have to get screened by me. And from July 9th, you will be able to get in. July 9th, I start filtering people in. So finish the course, watch it a couple times. Prepare your notes, prepare your stories, and then July 9th, that is when we go prime time, baby. I'm mentally preparing myself for that because it's not going to be easy. I know it's going to be a grind, but it's going to be a good one. Greg B, what up? Mama says, at the physio center, brother. Finishing off, then going straight to the gym. Got 3 different dates this weekend. My man. Juice, conscious juice in the house, my boy. Happy 100 MLD. Great job, my boy. Thank you very much for our health consultation the other day. Juice is a great guy, old school friend of mine. When I told you guys I used to work at the nightclub, Juice was my go-to partner in crime. And, I used to tell him back in the day, like, I'm telling you, motherfucker, I'm going to go to Tokyo. I'm going to become rich. I'm going to do this, this, and this. And now he sees me and he's like, son of a bitch, you actually did it. And we've been catching up and chatting, so that's been really good. Vincent Vale says, Muhammad, you'll be invited after the webinars. Yes, exactly. Jay, I need your help. I'll book a consultation. Go ahead, Mohammed. You know how to do it. Patrick Knotts, what's up, man? Sharif Imhotep, what up? Arcasio, congrats on 100. You really do what you say you're going to do and push through. Great stuff. Thanks, man. Scruffy Turd says, thanks for the help, MLD, and thanks for signing me up yesterday. You're welcome, buddy. I got you in. Ivor, what's up? What's up, pimps? Muhammad, again, says, woohoo. Zuck Nation with the Moon Gang. For the course, shouldn't I be attending the webinars? I paid for the course. Shouldn't I be attending? Yes, they start on the 9th. You're good. John will be collecting Bitcoins, sipping on grade A coconut water served by hot chicks in heels. No, they will be completely naked. They will be completely naked. That's the demand to be around me. Swade Senator, what's up, man? He says, just want to stop by real quick and congrats on 100 episode, brother. Catch the replay later. Thanks, man. Good stuff. July 9th it is, brother. That's right. Plug that Streamlags or else. All right. Well, yeah, I don't want to shill too hard today. But yeah, if you guys want to if you want to donate, if you want to say congratulations, thank you or whatever, right there. Streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. Just click on that link. You can book, Muhammad, you can book your consultation right there if you want to as well. You can just send it to this link. But yeah, guys, it's been 100 episodes. So call in. Tell me, what have you learned? The phone lines are open, 657-383-1318. Tell me how you feel about everything. Sachin says, do you plan on doing any old school MLD videos in the future? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. What would you like to see, Sachin, more importantly? What would you like to see? Tell me. Let me know. But yeah, guys, this is very important. If you can call in, 657-383-1318. For those of you guys who are not in Body Language Mastery, just keep in mind, it closes July 2nd, which is today, at 11:59 p.m. Okay? 1 minute before midnight. Once that clock hits July 3rd, like Tony Stark snapped his finger and killed all of Thanos' army, I will snap my fingers and Body Language Mastery will disappear. The radio shows will get shorter, but the people who got in, they will get all my attention. They'll get all my attention in the webinars. We are building a digital brotherhood. It will be beneficial to you. It will be beneficial to me. And we are going to take over together. Ernest Little says, congratulations, what's up? Sachin also congrats, thank you. Juice says, we did so much. Partner in crime is definitely the term. I always knew you would manifest what you wanted in your reality. Thanks so much. Juice, can you call in? Call in. Tell these guys about me. 657-383-1318. Call in. Tell them about how I would always tell everybody, what I was going to do and how some people were like, talk shit. They said, yeah, right, you're never going to go to Tokyo. You're never going to make this happen. You're never going to do all these things. So, call in. Let's talk about it. Cody says, Matrix Mode, what up? Vincent Vale says, I want to see an angry MLD compilation. Somebody's got to make it. I'm still waiting for one of you guys to put me on a newspaper with angry man yells at camera. Oh, man, it's going to be fun. Tony says, what's up, guys in MLD? I thought we were unplugged from the Matrix already. What the fuck? No, we are unplugged. We're from the outside looking at the code. The code you see is people who are looking in. Jacob with the $70. Thank you, Trophy Dolphin, for the $70. Are you booking a consultation or are you just sending a donation? What's that all about? Either way, thank you very much. Yeah, the robe is back and the Matrix is full on effect. That's right. You see, the Matrix is behind us. We're able to observe it. We have taken the red pill and we know the truth of what is really happening here. I think all the people that signed up should have got a free MLD robe. Oof, I don't want to deal with logistics. That's all Peter. I got to put that on Peter. I do not want to deal with logistics. So, 37 viewers watching, 9 likes. Guys, please push that like button. Jesus, Jacob, you sent me another $30. Jacob with the $100 donation. Thank you very much, Jacob. In the Brie Larson voice, thank you very much. Could I get a console for later? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know I got you. You know I got you. Old school MLD videos covering topics better suited for short length, bite-sized videos, maybe even based on listener questions, suited for short format. Yeah, I gotta look into that. Gotta look into that. Yeah, Jacob, 100%. You're good to go for the console. Mohammed, book yours if you want as well, brother. Book yours, and we can talk and keep on moving forward. Yeah, what a time to be alive. Just greatness all around us. The signups are going great. Body Language Mastery is doing great. KP, thank you very much. Congrats on the 100th episode. Thank you. And guys, for you guys that are not in there, go ahead and click on that link right there. modernlifedating.teachable.com/p/body language. Join in with the rest of the winners, rest of the squad. We're just getting started. This is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Not worried at all for those of you that do not join, but those that do join, I'm telling you, things are going to be great. Guys, be sure to follow me on Twitter. Right here. Boom. At Modern Life John, Jon. Come through and say what it do. You could see spicy Twitter only memes of Rollo Tomasi double choke slamming Socrates and Red Pill Judas. The creme de la creme of, actually, you want to see something funny? One of these guys, where did he put? He tweeted me giving Anthony Johnson the people's elbow. Boy, oh boy, was that hilarious. I want this Rolex next. Whoosh. Yeesh. That's like $35,000 Rolex right there. Yikes. Gotta stay away. One Bitcoin. There. Oh, here we are. Here's me. Boom. Boom. With the people's elbow. On to Anthony Johnson. So if you like to if you're a Twitter user and you're interested, come follow me at Modern Life John. I'm the man. I got you. At Modern Life John, Jon. And I will take care of you. Christian Book Lady. Oh, Hisashiburi desune. Long time no see, baby girl. How you doing? Thank you for popping in to view me on the 100th episode. Why don't you come over to YouTube and join the rest of the hounds in my chat? Join them all. Come on through. Oh, Juice Online. Okay, here we go. Bring it on. Juice, baby, what's up?
What's going on, John?
Hey, turn off the radio in the background or mute it because I'll hear the echo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I heard you talking. What's going on, bro?
How you doing, man? Man, why don't you just give the folks a little rundown, because you actually know me before I started Modern Life Dating, and I got accused. Some people accuse me of being a fraud, or some people say I moved to Japan because I couldn't get girls in America. And why don't you just give them a little rundown of what the hell we were doing in Orlando?
Dude, Orlando was not ready for us at all, man. It all started when I met you at 180 Grey Goose Lounge downtown. That was like the most poppin' nightclub in Orlando, Florida, and we got jobs there, because the type of men that we are. But the experience was amazing, man. When I met Jonathan, I was like, man, something about you just made your aura spoke before we met each other, and for some reason we just clicked right off the bat when we met.
Yeah,
click right off the bat, and then and normally things like that doesn't happen to me like that, And so we met up and started like hanging out. And at that time, we both smoked a lot of weed, so it made things even better. So, yeah, bro, we were. But at the same time, like you
Could you
always
speak up a
taught me
little?
that
Just
you.
it's your volume's a little low.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Yeah, way better.
All right. Yeah, I was like, so you always told me that you were gonna go places and stuff like that, that you wanted to make something out of yourself. And it all started with that whole furniture business that you were doing on the side.
Right.
Working hard, grinding, getting shit off of Craigslist for free, and then selling it to people. Just taking care of it a little bit and then selling it to people.
Yep.
And I remember that guy that you had sold this furniture to, and he told you that you're going to be a millionaire by the time that you're, I think you said what, 35 or something like that. I don't really
That's
remember
right.
what he said.
We
But
went out to Kissimmee, right? That guy at
yeah,
nighttime. Okay. You were with me
yeah,
that time. Okay, yeah,
yeah. I was with you, bro. I was with you. I was like, yeah. I said, you're fucking right.
yeah,
But then, you know what I'm saying? But there was a lot of shit going on. I remember you were telling me about that crazy girl Heather, that little blonde girl that you were messing with.
yeah, yeah,
In that company that you were working at, that crazy,
yeah.
the stories that you told me about her, bro, that shit was hilarious. But I'm sure the guys heard that story before.
Yeah, she was Heather, the call center chick, married, addicted to hanging out with me and bringing me all, her husband was a drug dealer, so she was bringing me drugs and money and all these things from him.
She loved the gorilla pimp life. She loved the gorilla pimp life.
Oh my God. And we had some wild stories.
Yeah, man.
We had some good times when we went out to the casino in Seminole County, or Seminole in Tampa. We went to the Seminole Hard Rock, and we went out and I don't know what the hell we took that one night. We took some MDMA or something, and we were gambling till like 5 o'clock in the morning.
I think it was Molly, bro. It was Molly. That was actually my first time fucking playing blackjack. That was my first time ever playing blackjack, and I didn't understand it. But I felt like the Molly made me understand a little more.
Yeah.
But I lost all my money, so I guess I was just not. I guess I was not.
Oh man. So
that shit was hilarious.
So,
I thought I was doing great, but I guess not.
Why don't you tell the folks real quick about what you told me with what happened 2 years ago with your mom and your discovery about health and all this wellness and how you're going to start taking your services online, because I think they should really hear your story about what happened with your mom, because it's a very powerful story and very hard red pill about the medical industry, the pharmaceutical industry, and what the reality is.
Oh, okay. So this was in 2016. Now, I was a car salesman. I was making great money selling cars. Just like Jonathan says, sales. If you get in sales, you will make a lot of money. And which I was a car salesman at that time. And so I'm here selling cars, going on vacations, going to different countries, meeting different girls, and just having a great time. And later, around the summertime, my mom, I found out that she is diagnosed with cancer, which is it's crazy because she's been going to doctors and making sure that everything is all right. And then one day she just woke up. She said like her stomach really, really hurt really bad, and it was a continuous thing. So we went to the doctors and see what's going on with her stomach, and after hours and hours, they said that it looks like she's been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Like stage 4 cancer already? What's going on? They said, yeah, she just has stage 4 cancer, and basically she has like 2 months to live. And I'm like at this point in time, I was still young. I didn't know what to do. I had no idea what to do, and I was like, what the like everything had like what I know like my reality has been shattered, because you hear about stuff like that happening on TV, how, you know, how kids lose their parents early to cancer and stuff like that, but you would never imagine it happening to you and your family. So I was like, I was at a loss, and I had no idea what was going on. So they were like, yeah. So now I was like, okay, so what's the next step? They were like, well, we have to go, you know, invasively. We got to do chemotherapy. And I was like, chemotherapy. And at that point in time, I didn't know much about chemotherapy, but all I know is that basically chemotherapy was signing your death certificate away, and then that's it, because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because what chemotherapy does to the body, it just kills all your cells in your body, the good and the bad. So you basically have no chance fighting. You know. So I was like, in the dealership, when you have downtime, you can search on the computer and do whatever you want when there's nothing going on. I took advantage of this, and I was doing a whole bunch of research, just fucking loads and loads of research. Like, because like Google will tell you what you need to know, but you just got to word the questions properly. If you don't word the questions properly, then it's going to give you some bullshit stuff. So, I mean, I'm pretty computer literate, and I was asking the right questions, and it was basically telling me that my mother basically needs to be drinking some grade A water, some alkaline water, and then basically change her whole diet. So what I did is I changed her whole diet from eating meat and to basically just straight juicing. So I was making her juice 3 times a day, nothing but juice, to basically clean out her body. Because when you have cancer, what you need to do is detox the body to remove any impurities from the body. So cleansing the colon and cleansing the liver, coffee enemas are good. And then you got to feed this person with as many as like healthy drugs as possible, like vitamin A, vitamin B, and stuff like that. So what I did is I took my mom, instead of doing the chemotherapy, I took her to Mexico and to this health clinic, and we had them like up the ante for the cancer treatment. Yeah. I spent $50,000 of my own money to help my mom nurse back to health. Because in Mexico, they don't take it's either because they don't there's no health care there, especially when the health care from America won't transfer over there. So I had to pay $50,000 out of my pocket. And I mean that job was a blessing. Me selling cars was a blessing, because if I didn't have that job beforehand, there's no way I would have been able to pay that money. Right. So we spent 2 months in that health clinic, and I'm just here there with her, giving her what she needs, her treatments and stuff like that.
And the doctor said,
better, bro.
The doctor said that the doctors told you that even if she took chemotherapy, she would only live for 2 months, right?
Yes. They said just be prepared. She would only live for 2 months. She only prepared for 2 months.
Oh, 2 months.
And I was like, well, there's no point of doing this. 2 months.
2 months. Jesus in heaven. Okay.
Yeah. You can imagine how scary that is, especially, my mom we're it's 4 kids, I'm the oldest of 4. So that's the reason why I needed to take, I had to grab that and just make it my own little project, you know what I'm saying? And, so we're in Mexico, and my mom is getting better. She's looking healthier. Her skin starts, looking better, starts glowing. And then part of it is because, she's around positive people, and then she's doing good things for her body. And then, because the clinic is for people who have cancer as well. And everybody's like in a positive mood. They're saying, yeah, we're going to make it. We're going to great, because your mindset goes a long way. Your mindset definitely can determine what happens in your life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when we got there, her cancer marker level, which is the activity of the cancer that has grown in the body, was about 1,000. Was at about 1,000. And then when we left the clinic, the cancer level was at 0. So
Damn.
there was the activity of the cancer had completely subsided. There was the cancer stopped growing, and we're like, okay, cool. So now can we remove the cancer from her liver? And the type of cancer she had is it's called guile what was it? Guile duct cancer. So basically, it's liver cancer.
Mm-hmm.
It's liver cancer, and then the liver the cancer was already big enough. It was so big that they could not operate to remove the cancer out of the liver. So that
Bile
was a no
duct?
go. We couldn't get the cancer out. Yeah, I think
Bile duct
bile
cancer?
duct cancer. It's
Okay.
something bile duct carcinoma. Bile duct carcinoma, but it's in the liver.
Oh, yeah, bile duct cancer.
So okay, yeah, and then so we're like, okay, then so what happens now? Well, he said, well, it looks like everything is fine. Your mom is good condition as long as you keep up with the treatments and then give her the vitamins that she needs, and then coffee enemas. There's no reason why she wouldn't be good. So I took my mom back to the States, and we're good. And before I go back to the States, I call my father because I'm Haitian. I'm Haitian, and the people of my culture are they're very negative. They're very negative. They basically they're just hopeless people. Like they don't have. You think that they believe in God and stuff like that, but when it comes to a situation as dire as this, they lose all faith and they can't. They don't know how to respond to stuff like that, except for like, oh yeah, God's got it. God's gonna take care of it. Don't worry about that. So I called my dad and I was like, listen, if I'm going to bring my mom back to the States, you need to keep those people away from the house, because I will not have anybody come to the house and talk negatively towards my mom and stuff like that, because I want her to be in the best possible say mentally, emotionally, and physically, because if that's not the case, then the cancer marker level can come back up, and then you know what, and then it's downhill from there. So my dad was like, oh yeah, he just basically like, okay, we're gonna try to do our best, but it was a hard situation. So come back to the States. My mom was at the house. She's not working, so it's just my dad working and me working, to do everything. And so just like I was saying, there was people coming around the house and talking a whole bunch of negative stuff, and I was like, what is going on? What did I tell you? Like, what this can't be happening. So, one after another, like bad stuff started happening for my mom. So like I said, I'm Haitian. She had a sister in Haiti, who died the same year from a virus. I don't remember what virus it was, but it's a virus that's known in Haiti of I can't remember the name of the virus, but basically she lost her sister in that same year, and then another situation happened. She has a brother in Canada, and something happened with my uncle's daughter. So the child services came and took his 3 children away from him because of the fact that his little girl lied to the government and said that he beat her when all he did was not allow her to go out with her friends or something like that. So she called the cops and said that my father's beating her, that my father's beating me, and they took all his children away from him. And I think he just recently got his children back last year. So that's been a couple of years that they took the children from him. And then my mother's father, which they were very close, he had dementia, and then he went AWOL. He went missing, and they've never found him. And in Haiti, it's safe to say that he's basically dead, because Haiti is it's a third world country, very, very poor. And then the other thing is, like, the drivers out there, they don't care about you, man. They see you on your side of the road and you're in their way, they will kill you. They will run you down and kill you without no regard to thinking who you are and who you're not. You know what I'm saying? That's how treacherous Haiti is. Very, very treacherous country. And And so we basically chalked that up saying, okay, grandpa's dead. And that took a toll on my mom, bro. That like I can physically see that my mom was not in her body no more. Her soul basically was not in her body when all of this was going through. And a month before my mom, and then a month before, I told my brothers and my sisters, I was like, hey, I don't think mom is gonna make it. I really don't think mom is gonna make it. And then they were like, oh no, you can't be Nick. I was like, dude, I'm just telling you from what I see. I could see that my mom was not in her body no more. Like she basically had checked out.
She lost the
And
will.
literally, like, yeah, dude, she lost the will to fight. She lost the
Yeah.
will to fight, and she was not there no more. So for the next month, like we transported her to Jackson Memorial Hospital, where she laid up in the bed for a couple of weeks until she succumbed to the cancer. And then that was it. That was it for my mom. But what I learned from that story is that these hospitals, this big pharma, these corporations, they're not there to help you. They're not there to help you because it's all about money to them. That's why, I mean, it all starts with our food. They poison our food.
Yeah.
They put stuff in our food, so and they poison the air for us. So it goes to show you they're not their best interests. Our lives is not their best interest, because this is how they capitalize. This is how they make money.
Yeah.
Me and Jonathan was talking about stuff, how doctors, they have to meet a certain quota, in their offices, and then they get compensation off of that. They have to have a certain amount of clients that they see every week, and they get compensation out of that. And then if they give them vaccines, they get compensation off of that.
Right.
I have doctor friends who told me this, how doctors are not allowed to empathize with their clients, because it can make them, be soft, and then make them want to help them, and showing that they literally have to sign a paper saying that they cannot empathize with clients. They could show a little modesty and everything like that, but cannot empathize, and then they always have to push what needs to be pushed, which is medicine.
Yeah.
And so,
But tell them.
so I learned all of this.
I want to make because this is what you told me yesterday, and I thought this was very amazing. You said the doctors gave your mom 2 months to live, but through the detoxing, the vegetarian lifestyle, and everything, how long did you extend her life?
Okay, I prolonged her life for a year. My mom passed from the time she was diagnosed. She lived up to a year more. So I prolonged her life for another year. I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
So after the doctors gave her 2 months to live, me changing her diet, and then changing her environment that she was in, I was able to prolong her life for another year.
Yeah.
So that meant everything to me, and and she was able, and I'm so glad, because around that time my mom always wanted to see me get married, and she got to see me get married before she passed away. And then the only thing is she didn't get to see a grandkid.
Yeah.
But all that was worth it. All that money was worth it just to have my mom there another year. But
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man. So if I would have took that that chemotherapy route, who knows how fast I would have lost my mom, because she was already starting to deteriorate right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? And then me, taking action and doing all this research to make sure that she gets the best possible treatment just definitely helped prolong her life even more. And at one point in time, she was happy, man. She was happy before all the bad news was raining in. So some things aren't inevitable. Some things are inevitable and can't change. So I guess my mom had to pass away, because at that point in time, everything happens for a reason. Because at that point in time, my father and I was not eye to eye. We didn't see things eye to eye.
Yeah.
And I guess after my mom passed away, and now my father and I, we're really close. We're good friends, just to make sure everything is, where everything is great. So everything has a reason to happen. But yeah, that's my story. And then ever since then, I've seen how how messed up this world is. Like this world is literally messed up. I've been to other countries, guys, and the food in America is the worst I have ever seen. Like
Yeah.
the worst. Like the food does not look good at all. I've been to Dominican Republic. You put America's food in Dominican Republic side, and you can tell there is something wrong with America's food. The
Yep.
food does not look alive. The food the food looks really bad. It's not. It's just a huge difference. And then in the taste as well. Like when you taste the food, you can taste the freshness and the aliveness in other foods in other countries. But America's food, they have all these preservatives and these horrible stuff in it that basically is really bad for you and basically slowly kills you from the inside out.
Yeah.
And this is why Big Pharma is making big money because of stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so because of that, it made me, it changed my whole direction in life. So since then, I've been vegan. I've been vegan for over 3 years now,
Yeah.
and I have been feeling the best that I've ever felt. I was telling John the other day, since I've been vegan, I've never gotten sick. I've never had a fever. I've never had a cough. I've never had a cold, anything like that. People are around me coughing and wheezing and swimming up all the time. And they're like, oh, man, you're going to get sick. You need to cover my... I'm like, no, I don't get sick. And then that's the other thing as well, having that mindset saying that you don't get sick,
Yeah.
that basically brings up your immune system even more. And since then, I've just been, living my life great. I feel amazing. I'm doing well. I'm doing great for the gym. Like how meatheads comes up to you, oh man, you need chicken, you need protein. That's a lie, because your body already makes the protein that you need. But if you have to feed it properly. You have to feed your body properly. And what I do is I eat a lot of proteins via spirulina. Spirulina is a great source of protein if you're going to the gym, or hemp powder. Hemp powder was used for a lot of stuff back in the day, but Big Pharma saw how it was helping people instead of like killing people in deterrent. So they took all that stuff out of the market. There was a lot of stuff that was helping people back in the day, and they took a lot of stuff out of the market because they knew that it was helping them instead of helping, it was helping the people instead of helping them. But that's the story of my life. It's just
That's
that
awesome,
now
dude.
I feel great.
That's awesome.
It's just it's crazy because before I went vegan, I used to have some gray hairs, and me being vegan, it turned my hair all black. Like my hair is black again.
That's so crazy,
I have
man.
no gray hair.
When I went back to, obviously live in Japan. When I went back to the United States in 2016 and I ate the food, I could tell something was wrong. When I come back, when I eat in Japan, there's the food here. There are some processed foods, but Japan has the lowest obesity rate in the world. And the Japanese diet is a pretty healthy diet. Like, most people here are pretty skinny. And people usually assume like skinniness is like, weakness, but it's better for you to not be carrying around tons of body fat than to be carrying around body fat, because in that body fat, there's a lot of poison stored in that body fat. It's so better for you to stay lean. It's always better for you. You're better off. I would say you're better off looking like Spider-Man than you are looking like the Hulk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That lean build.
Most definitely.
So we have a guy here that's in the chat
Definitely.
that's an extreme vegan too. He's a high performing man. His name's Muhammad, and he dislocated his shoulder, and he still like goes to the gym and works out, and because he does a lot of combat fighting. But man, Juice, thank you for calling in today, man. I think that's a very good story that a lot of people should really pay attention to, and I think you're a strong, a good man for doing what you did to help give your mom more time on this planet. That's like the most valuable thing you could give to somebody is more time on this earth, and you gave your mom the ultimate gift. So you're a good man, and so I think it's good. Juice is going to be part of the phase 2 plan moving forward with Modern Life Dating, where we're going to talk about I'm working on something with with him and Proud Masculine and a couple other guys. But we're gonna be bringing something pretty big because I'm tired of everybody in the manosphere just sitting around and complaining. Like, yes, motherfuckers, we know that shit is fucked up, but you need solutions. Sitting around and bitching about it is not going to change shit.
Take action.
You got to take action. Take action and get some solutions. So, Juice, I'm going to let you go and continue on with the show, man. But thank you always. Keep in touch with me. When I grabbed the coconut water, I know you told me don't drink this because it has too much sugar in it. I was like, I hope Juice doesn't watch and see me drink this shit on the air. I paid money for this shit, so I got to drink it. But good to know that all the sugar is in there. I'll cut it out slowly. But thank you for your words, man, and keep participating. And then you want to say anything in closing?
No, the only thing I want to say is, man, guys, always do your research, man. Even whatever we're telling you, just do your research. And when you do your research, just word it properly. Because like I was saying earlier, Google will tell you what you need to know, but only if you word it properly. So you have to know what you're asking for, and you ask it for correctly. You have to be specific in what you're asking. And that being said, just like Jonathan, stay away from sugar. Sugar is really bad for your body.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, thanks for calling in.
That's all I have to say.
And
thanks, Jonathan.
We'll be in touch, man. Day, have a good day. Take care.
Indeed.
Bye-bye.
Indeed. Thank you.
That's my longtime friend, Juice. Funny that we used to call him Juice back in the day. Now he's juicing. That's fucking hilarious. Good friend that I met when we were both bouncers at the 180 Grey Goose Lounge in the Amway Arena, where the Orlando Magic play in downtown Orlando, Florida. Braden H., you said the vegan propaganda is strong. Mate, come on, dude. You really gonna fucking be an asshole like right now? Think about this, dude. This man just got on the air and told the world the story of his mother dying from cancer and how he extended her life for 10 months. And you're going to write here, the vegan propaganda is strong? Come on, dude. Grow the fuck up. That's just fucking that's not welcome here. Think about the fucking just shitty comment you just made. Come on, man. What fucking propaganda? Do I have sign up to vegan.com so you can make some money? So you can pay some shit and I get money off of it? Am I monetizing vegan? Am I selling vegan powders or some shit? No, dude. I'm just telling a fucking story, which I believe is true. I do believe that the food in the United States of America is fucking. I believe that it is poisoned. I joined in late, only heard the last 2 minutes. Well, that explains a lot. Well, now you know that the man called in and for the past 20 minutes was telling us that his mother died, but the doctors gave her 2 months to live. He put her on an all-natural vegan diet, juicing, and he said, fuck the chemotherapy. And, he did the research and he had the tenacity, and he extended her life by 10 months, man. So... Brayden, you just turned this into Angry Tuesday. No, I'm too tired to be angry. I'm fucking this launch has taken a lot out of me. But yeah, man, that's just another guy. And I'm just gonna throw the link in the chat again, guys. Remember, Body Language Mastery closes today at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click on that link right there to join in and get in with us. We're gonna talk about stuff like this. Yeah, clearly the if you are to eat, I think there's a man that he decided for the last 25 years, all he's going to do is eat, he's going to eat pizza for 25 years, and he has diabetes and shit, and his body's all fucked up. A lot of people, I even some of my very close friends, they constantly eat out, and it's just terrible. And I know it's cancer for them, but they keep on eating out all the time. And it's so bad. I'll talk about my personal story here, but we got a caller on the line. Then I'll talk about what's happened to me these last couple of weeks that I've been keeping secret from you guys regarding food. Hey, caller 613, you're on the air.
Hi. Hi, it's Christian Book Lady. actually.
Christian Book Lady. Hello,
First off,
darling.
I want to say, hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm doing good. It's sunny here, so I'm happy. And I just want to say, respect to the previous caller, and I really feel like he's deserving of good things, like good, genuine heart he sounded like he had. So, yeah, just respect there, first off.
Thank you.
And second, congrats on the 100th episode.
Thank you.
So that's awesome to hear. Yeah, and
And
just
congrats
to the men
to you.
out there. I mean, I chime in. Oh, on what?
You're the first female caller ever to call in on the show, and you did it on the 100th episode. So, congratulations, my darling Christian Book Lady. You are forever sealed in hot dude history.
Oh, wow, that's an honor, actually. So,
Yes.
I will take that. Congratulations. So, yeah, I just wanted to say to the men, it's like I tune into your episodes and stuff, and I really feel like it's hard for men to find other men who are supportive in actually propelling each other up. And, you know, I actually know a few gentlemen that I direct them to your channel, and they're like, oh, it's like, oh, mind blowing. It's like he talks truth and just good information. And it's funny because the more they watch you, maybe the less they kind of talk to me, and they kind of turn on their game and stuff. But that's kind of funny, but that's good. That means they're learning. And
Oh my God, that's funny.
But what I wanted to say also quickly, I don't want to take too much time up, but the struggle is real, I think, for feminine women in this day and age, because I'm like I don't know, I'm a bit of an outcast among women, and it's kind of funny because I like to wear dresses, skirts, and stuff, and just really dive into my femininity, and I'm shamed for it. So I guess my little 2 cents, if I have any, men, if you see feminine women, we're not always like, it's not for attention we do it. Maybe it could be, but we actually feel comfortable. Like that's us. And I guess maybe encourage us, because we get a lot of havoc from other women and beta males, actually.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. But so congrats to you. And I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I want to hear your story.
You can take up all my time,
thanks
sweetheart.
For everything.
Any time of the day.
Oh wow. All right. Well, still no. I'd rather listen than speak. So
thank you.
I'll let you go then.
All right. Well,
you have a great day, John.
You too, baby. Take care of yourself.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
That's our local lady, Christian Book Lady, calling in to just give her little 2 cents. And yeah, that's very true. What I've noticed is that they've done a lot of studies that the majority of slut shaming comes from women, and they try to say it comes from men, but it comes from women. That's what a lot of these psycho chicks do, is they project their insanity onto other people. And it's really a sad thing to behold. So, it is not a good thing. She's a very feminine girl too. Great body, dancer, beautiful hips. Just lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I wanna fly out to Canada and drink some maple syrup with her. Thank you so much for calling in. Let me check up with the guys in the chat. The chat is lit. Guys, 57 people watching, 26 likes. Please click that like button. It's fucking free, for the Christ almighty. Can you just click like? I mean, Jesus in heaven. Please click like. Thank you so much. Masculine Mentality says, there's a reason every hospital has a kiosk where you can get fast food, candy, and even alcohol. They are not there to help you. Very true. Fasting is the best healer animals know, says Rob Peters. Rob, is that you from Masculine Geek? Is that you, bro? Let me know. I like you a lot. You're a good guy. I like you. You could come home and fuck my sister. Roberto says, you need to go vegan. Fasting and cutting sugar and bad carbs can turn your health around. Inflammation is the issue, And that's what processed food does to your body. Dude, Roberto Flores, spot on, brother. I did a 36-hour coconut water fast, right? This is coconut water. It has some sugars in it because, coconut water naturally does have sugar in it. But I only drink coconut water for 36 hours. And my knees, the base of my knees gets a little inflamed from time to time, right? Inflamed is when basically your cells puff up, right? If you eat a lot of processed food, you get like a puffy face, okay? It's called inflammation. Inflammation is one of the root causes of all sickness and disease. And when I did the coconut water fast it was last week, 36 hours, it was unbelievable. The inflammation completely left my body. I was light. I lost 2.5 kilograms overnight. I just felt clearer, and something interesting. I don't know if it's coincidence or whatever, but I want to bring it up. So I had done the fast, right? And I decided, hey, Body Language Mastery is launching. I'm running out of time. I don't want to focus on fighting my hunger pangs during the Body Language Mastery launch, so let me just eat something. And I went to Domino's, and I got a personal pizza, right? As you guys know, I love pizza, right? And I got the pizza, and I ate it. And when I was done eating it, I'm not even joking, I immediately started to feel like I had a cold. Now, I don't know if that's because I didn't break the fast properly, because I went from, virtually no food to slamming a personal pizza, by myself. I don't know if that has something to do with it, but definitely I can say that, it was just not, it threw me into the current spiral that I am right now. I got a fever up to 39 degrees Celsius, which is 102 Fahrenheit. I don't know if it's a coincidence. And before that, there was actually happened 2 weeks ago. So I'd gotten so crazy busy launching with all the back end launching stuff for Body Language Mastery. Consultations were pouring in. I was doing shows, the Anthony drama, all that stuff happened, right? And it got to the point that I didn't have time to cook. And I just was like, I don't have time. So I just went to the convenience store across the street. In Japan, they sell a lot of pre-packaged foods, which is like not as unhealthy as the States. But what I learned is that it still is unhealthy. And I had eaten that for like 2 weeks. And then what had happened was I started feeling super depressed. Like, just feel like, woe is me, fuck the world, fuck everything. And I never feel like that. And I was feeling that like that for 2 weeks, and I was still eating the processed food. And I was feeling extremely depressed, guys. And I kept it secret from everybody, right? But I just feel like it's time to let everybody know. I was feeling extremely depressed. I was feeling terrible. I barely had motivation to get out of bed. Some days I would get out of bed at 7 p.m. I would just lay there. And, stupidly, I just didn't put two and two together. Finally, I snapped out of it, and I was just like, I'm pretty sure it's the food. So I immediately just started taking time out of my day, purposefully going to the shop, buying healthy organic foods, fresh chicken, fresh vegetables, fresh rice, and putting it all, taking time to eat, and then also in the morning, not eating, going to the gym, doing exercise on an empty stomach, trying to purge my system of all the toxins, and then going to the sauna and steam room in the local bathhouse here. And I would sit in the sauna and literally scorch myself to sweat out all of the impurities. And I did that for 3 days, and it's like a veil was pulled off of my face. Like a mask was just taken off, and I was like, oh my God, I can see the light. And, I got to keep a strong face, and I got to keep a strong demeanor for you guys, because a lot of you guys see me as your leader. A lot of you guys come to me for guidance, and so I had to do that. But and now Juice is just we reconnected after not being in communication for 2 years. He found me from typing my name into YouTube and found Modern Life Dating. And then he started commenting on the chat and then writing, and then we got back in connection. And he's telling me about his story with the food and everything like that. So, I just feel like it's something that needs to be addressed. And I saw one caller just dropped off. Caller, call back in. You're only holding on the line for 1 minute and 40 seconds. Are you really going to hang up? But I'm going to go to the other caller. I got a caller on the line right now. Here we go. Hey, caller, you're on the air, brother.
Hi, John. It's Project Les. How you doing?
Oh, what's up, man? How are you doing, brother?
Not bad. I was just thought I'd phone in, say thanks for all your hard work. I was in the first enrolment, got a lot out of it. So any guys thinking about joining up, you should definitely do it. You'll get a lot. And I just had a bit of a question, a bit of an issue I'm dealing with at the minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's hear it.
So I have a little brother, and his wife. He's got 2 kids, been married for about 8 years, but she's having an affair or many affairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I have tried to bring them over to the red pill and ask them to sort of shit tests and whatever else to see how she does actually want to save the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But he just doesn't want to listen to anything I say. Not interested in taking the red pill or learning anything about it. Should I just take a step back and watch it unwind?
Yeah, it's sad to deal with this, but the reality is I used to be like you in the sense that I wanted to just tell people left and right, hey man, this is the red pill, this is the truth about life, this is the truth about dating. And I would just tell everybody these things. And the truth is, man, a lot of people, they, it's like Morpheus said in The Matrix, a lot of people, they do not want to get better. They do not want to hear the truth. Some people are addicted to their suffering. And ultimately, what I've learned in my life, because I've been through a lot, is that, you have to ultimately focus on yourself. Trying to focus on people, trying to help people it's good. You're a good man. You're a very good man for trying to do that. It's a noble cause, but at the same time, it is a waste of energy if the person does not want to help themselves. That is the big thing. So I just say...
Yeah, totally agree.
No, I was just going to say, you have to just let this thing unwind and, be there to support him. And then when he's ready, let him, don't be there with an I told you so, but, be there with, kind of like a, hey, listen, are you ready to listen now kind of mentality, if you will.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You're right what you're saying. They just don't want to listen or to believe what you're actually saying, what it's all about. So thank you very much for that, mate.
You're welcome, man. And thank you very much. Be sure to get into the webinars. You're a Body Language Mastery 1.0 student, so that's no problem. But it's open to you as well. So definitely get in and, appreciate you participating and calling in, man.
Oh, definitely will, mate. Definitely. Once the schedule comes out, I'll book time off work. We'll book a room so I can actually attend, because sometimes it's right in the middle of the day over in the UK.
Okay, no worries,
but
man.
Thanks very much, mate. I'll speak to you soon.
All right, Les. Have a good one. Take care.
Cheers, dude. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's our man, Project Les from Scotland. We are international in this house. We got Irish, we got Scottish, we got British, we got Canadian ladies calling in, telling me how handsome I am. We got hot dudes from Asia, America, Brazilians, guys in the Middle East. We got it all. We got BK from the motherfucking Rockies. Our man Brian, all the way in Colorado. Let me see what's up with the chat. Charles is in the house. What's up, Charles? If you feel shitty, look at what you're eating. 100%, Rob Peters. 100%, brother. 100%. Eric Von Wittels, I can't understand how people can eat McDonald's every day for lunch. I'm gonna go full Alex Jones here for a second, and I'm gonna say that I feel like they put chemicals in the food to make it. I feel like they put chemical in the food to make it addictive. I really do. I think that they put something in the food that makes you like addicted and wants to come back, and it's like a drug. You have to detox from it and get off it, because like I'm not even like, guys, sometimes I don't know if it's like self defeating or self like mutilation feelings or whatever, but I sometimes legit sit around and like I just crave McDonald's or I crave Domino's pizza. Sometimes I just do it. I never sit around like I crave a salad or I crave, a kale shake. It's never like that. But it's always the bad food that I crave. Sometimes I'll just crave sugar. And I have no idea why, but I do. So I feel like that is part of it when Eric Von Weddell says, I can't understand how people can eat McDonald's every day for lunch. And some people are just uneducated, I believe. I just believe that they truly are uneducated. Oh, what the hell's my phone doing? That was weird. Yeah, I just believe that some people are just truly uneducated. They don't care. It blows my mind when I see. Oh, and I got a caller on the line. I'll talk to this caller first. Hey, caller, you on the air?
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey.
It's Aspen Linda from Masculine Mentality.
Masculine Mentality. What's up, man?
Congrats on the episode.
Yeah, your microphone's a little muffled.
I'm gonna try to improve it. 2 seconds.
There, that sounds better.
Better now?
No. Before it did.
Not better. Okay.
Just hold the microphone closer to your mouth.
What now? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right, let's just give it let's give it a shot.
Okay. So I heard Juice's story, and it kind of fired me up because I actually have an example of this as well. So I'm gonna tell a story with the intention of using this as a lesson for maybe some other people to take something out of and learn from just how fucked up the government's healthcare system really is.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to be said for context as well. Like, I live in a society, right, Denmark in Scandinavia,
mm-hmm.
that is very left-leaning, extremely socialistic, and that makes it so much more important that we rely on the government because of our huge tax fees. So it's extremely important that the government has its shit together and treats us, with respect and does everything it can for us.
Right.
But that isn't really the case, and that was really like the first. If I have to say the first red pill I took, that would be one, because I have both my grandfathers are dead. The one of my mother's side and the one of my on my dad's side, and I learned a lot from their behaviors and where they ended up. A lot in life, especially my grandfather on my dad's side. I learned a lot from him. He was seriously like such a fucking G, like extremely alpha, to the point where he was such an idol for me. But
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna compare the two on how they died to teach a lesson in this one. So my grandfather on my dad's side, he was taken care of by my grandmother basically for 20 years because he had done physical hard labor
mm-hmm.
for almost all his life, and he ended up being crippled because of a disease that he had inherited from some of his ancestors. Mm-hmm. And that made him very depressed. He had to be in a wheelchair for 20 years. But at the end of the day, he watched his family grow up, and at the end of the day, he died in his very specifically, like, his chair. Nobody sat in that chair other than him, and he died in his very own chair watching sports.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like a peaceful death in my mind, because he wanted to die as well because he couldn't do this physical labor.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my grandfather on my mother's side, he died a very, very other way, a very different way, because he had been taken care of since he got his diseases like dementia, and he also had a damaged eye, so he couldn't see very well, by my grandmother. And my grandmother was very insistent on only organic stuff, because she knew about all this with the chemicals and all that stuff. So she would only buy him organic food and made it home meal for him every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy, he couldn't see, but he could definitely walk. He went with walks with me, and he could talk, and he was very loud and charismatic. And he had done physical labor all his life as well, just in the factory. But then, about 10 years before his death, he went into a nursing home because my grandmother couldn't take care of him anymore. And I think they went about a year. And at the end of that year, he couldn't stand up. He was laying in a hospital bed for 9 years of his life, with us coming by maybe once a week to eat some cake and then leave.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing he saw was just, the government's nursing people, nurses who took care of him and helped him take shifts and all that. That must have been hell, like, for him, for a guy who had, like, done hard physical labor all his life. And at the end of it all, we went over to him, like we did every other week, and have some cake and all this. And my mother and my two brothers had to go out and buy something. So I had to watch over him meanwhile.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just laying there sleeping like he always did, couldn't get up, couldn't stand. And he had only gotten processed food and all this, and processed cake and all this shit. Nothing like my grandmother used to cook for him.
Right.
And then he just started coughing, and he yelled out, "This is some fucking bullshit." And then, well, as far as I can remember, he stopped breathing right in front of me. He just let out his last breath, and he stopped breathing. And about that time, my mother came back with my two brothers, and she was just like, "Oh, Granddad's gone to sleep. We gotta go. We are in a hurry." So we went home, and about 3 hours later, we got a call from my grandmother saying that my grandfather had died. So he basically died right in front of me. And my point with that was, this guy could walk, he could barely see, but he could walk, he could talk, and he had like a very good life while he was being taken care of by my grandmother. And then he went to the nursing home, and everything just went to shit. The guy could barely see, he could barely remember who he was, he could barely walk or talk or anything. He was just sleeping there like a fucking corpse. And that might have been just the biggest red pill for me to take, or maybe the earliest one, because I think I was about 10 or something like that. And I was just like, there's such a huge difference in how these two men went around with death that I just had to roll my eyes about it, because it was just so insane. And from that moment on, I never trusted my fucking doctors, and with good reason. Like, every doctor I had spoken to before I started working out told me, you're not made to lift. You shouldn't exercise as much as everybody else. You're going to break your body down. You're not made for that. You're not born for that. And that's bullshit. And now I teach people how to work out. I help other people with exercising. I've gotten tremendous results. It's all bullshit. One doctor told me once that it was healthy for me to drink 2 Coca-Colas once a week. Like, it's insane. They are not there to help you. They are there to make money off of you, to create artificial diseases that aren't there in your mind and convince you that you're mentally ill so they can sell you fucking pills. Even a socialistic country like Denmark, which already takes about 50%, well, your top taxes is about, I think it's 65% of your income. It's insane. So that's just what I want to tell.
And how?
Again, it's not to get sympathy.
You give me a lot of hope too, because you're 17, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
17.
you're the new generation that already is red pilled as fuck. Like, Jesus Christ, the government doesn't give a shit about me. They're just out for profit. And I think there's a great spiritual awakening occurring. I think a lot of people are waking up and realizing this truth, and seeing guys like you, just fucking awesome. And you got into body language mastery, and I would like to talk to the people about this. You're a 17-year-old kid who made no fucking excuses, and you went and got a job at McDonald's to get the fucking money. Am I correct?
Yeah. I worked full time at McDonald's. I actually just quit yesterday.
Congratulations.
And as long as I called them up 3 days ago, and I told them I just got a full-time sales job. I don't need this. I quit. And they were like flipping out at me because that was really bad. That was really bad behavior, and I wasn't loyal to the brand. And I was like, fuck that. I give them 3 days and I'll be done. So I went through 3 shifts, and they like intentionally put me through like hell the last 3 days. But now I'm out. And, if I can do it, I was fucking broke before I got that job, and I got in about a month of income. So if anybody can't do it, like you said, I'm 17,
yep.
And there are people in here that's much older than me and much reliant on themselves who have jobs, but they don't fucking buy and get in.
Yep.
And that's like, it's baffling to me. And it just shows you, like, the willpower that most people have is not enough to take the rest of it completely. Like I've shown that other guy, he called in and was talking about like his brother and all that.
Yeah.
And I've shown the red pill to maybe 4 people, like really tried to teach them. Out of those 4 people, 2 have betrayed me, 1 has just let it go, and 1 has decided to do the work.
Good. And then that's why I say ultimately,
that's just
you gotta listen. Here's the thing, you share the red pill. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, guys, if you don't have a business based around it, I honestly don't think it's worth it. You just need to live your life.
You're wasting your time.
You are wasting your time. Normie's gonna norm. Beta's gonna beta, and really, it's just it is what it is. So I think it's awesome that you're 17 years old. I told you that I think by the time you're 25, you're going to be easily making $100,000 a year. I stand firmly by that prediction. I look forward to seeing your ass in the webinars. I'm glad that you got body language mastery. 0 excuses. You're the fucking man. 17 years old, dude. 17, guys. 7 fucking teen. The kid can't even goddamn buy cigarettes in the United States. And he's kicking ass in life.
Or alcohol for that.
Or porn. Yeah, you can't even buy porn. You got to be 18 to buy porn.
Yeah.
So, Hans, baby, I love you, man. Thank you so much for calling in, and we'll be in touch here, okay?
Always, man. And congrats on the 100th episode.
Thank you so much.
Man. Respect.
Take care. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Charles said it best. He said, laugh my ass off. Y'all should be ashamed when a 17-year-old is out hustling you. Winners win, period. Yeah, man. Got a Peter with the $15 donation. Thank you very much. And looks like somebody just signed up for Body Language Mastery in the midst of Hans's communication with me. What a winner. What a goddamn winner. Thank you very much, Peter, for the $15 donation. You're the man. Guys, the link's right there, baby. modernlifedating.teachable.com/P/body language, or you just go to modernlifedating.com/body language. Today is the last day to get in. 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is game over. I'm going to Thanos the current program. You're not going to be able to get in. And the guys that are in from quarter 1 and quarter 2 now, we're going to have rock star webinar sessions. It's going to be unbelievably awesome. Let me go back to the chat because it seems like a lot of you guys already know that the food is poisoned. You just very I guess there is an awakening happening, which is really good. Jay Parker, what's up? He says tight backdrop, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's see. Guy sounds like Destro from the G.I. Joe movie. Les is the fucking man. He's a beast too, and he's in good shape. He's a massage therapist also. This guy's a fucking killer. Also, this caller needs to hook me up with some of these hot Irish redheads. She's not Irish, she's Scottish. Another channel to check out would be Water Fasting is a healthy alternative. The channel goes over tons of regimens for water fasting and intermittent fasting for weight loss. Good. It's hard enough to change yourself. Changing others is even tougher. Lead by example. Yes, exactly, Braden. Jay Taylor says, weed, just don't smoke it if your life's not together. Sugar cravings always get me. Fruit doesn't satiate it. Like, just garbage like ice cream. Yeah, and it's a drug. It really is a drug. Tony, I completely agree with you because that happens to me too. My girl doesn't help when she's always bringing shit around. Like, come on, let's just eat it. Just like, I'll fucking stab you. All right, give me that ice cream. That's addictive chemical, sugar. That shit is in everything nowadays. Yeah, dude, sugar is truly is everything. Sugar's in fucking bread. Sugar's in milk. You guys may not realize that, but they put sugar in milk. Sugar is legitimately in every fucking food in the United States. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But that's the thing, guys. If you have the Alvaro is the man. Alvaro just got into body language mastery. Congratulations, Alvaro. Gonna have a good old time with you, buddy. That's the thing, guys. If you my little Matrix background froze. Let me restart it. There we go. If you take a look at what's going on with people these days, people are getting fatter, people are getting broker, people are getting more unhealthy. But if you can just apply the principles that I teach to you here, and we're going to start expanding. We're not going to only just talk about dating. Dating's going to be part of it. It's going to be, the backbone of my expertise. But I'm going to bring in a team of experts. And we're going to be creating something very, very awesome here. Where we're going to talk about, the total man plan. Get your finances right. Get your fitness right. Get your mind right. Get your dating right. Get your food right. We're going to have the whole 9 yards. And I want to be the ultimate free resource for you guys every single day to get in here and just bring something of valuable nature to the table so you can internalize this information and move forward and have a great life. That is really what my goal is really like I just want to make sure everybody has a better, more fulfilling life. Life is better when you're fit, when you got money, and you got some honey. You got little girls. It's better as a man. Having a bunch of girls, having a bunch of money, and having a fit body is nothing better. There's no better, higher quality life. And that's for me at least, I can't speak for everybody, but I would think that a majority of men would agree with me. A staggering majority. Because I've been a man for 33 years. I'm pretty good at it. Ajax says, sugar activates reward centers in the brain. It is like drugs. Hell, it even rots your teeth, just like crystal meth. Yikes, too true. Best bet is when dieting is to prep and cook your own foods. The problem is time and money constraints to live healthily, unfortunately. Yeah, but long term, Brian, what's the alternative? Sure, it takes time, and I don't believe the myth of eating healthy is expensive. I used to live very healthily off of the States. $50 a week, or like even worst case scenario, $100 a week. You get a bag of chicken, get yourself a propane grill, get a bunch of zucchini squash. You get yourself a bag of rice if you need to get like down bare bones. But I'm telling you, if you're eating every night, grilled chicken, grilled squash, and a cup of rice, dude, if you eat that twice a day, you don't eat breakfast, that's Spartan life, and you will be looking and feeling great. A head of lettuce, how much does lettuce cost? A bottle of olive oil and balsamic vinegar, make your own dressing. That's going to last you forever. It's very possible. I don't believe the lie that it's expensive to eat healthy. Sure, if you're going to go to Whole Foods and buy like organic Appalachian, grown on the back of a yak, raised by monks, sweet potatoes, for like $50 a sweet potato. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one. But it can be done sensibly. Eric Von Whittle says, I order pre-made meals from a local health and fitness food business. Smart, man. That sounds smart. The benefit from living on a farm is you can personally control the whole feeding and care for the animals. Butcher the meat without it going through processing. So I've been good on meat. That's awesome, dude. You live on a farm? That is freaking awesome. Simon Benson calls me the white Morpheus. I'll take it. Food prep is too time consuming. Yeah, Ivor, you're a businessman. You're running a 6-figure business. You're a G. Ivor, you're not like the average guy. You're a high performing man with a fucking phenomenal future coming into you. I mean, you're only 25, dude. 25. I was just fucking chasing ass and doing drugs. And you can ask Juice, he'll tell you. You're on the way, man. So for a man like you, Ivor, if you can outsource your food production to a company that can like meal prep for you and do healthy meal preps, then you're in there like swimwear, baby. You're good to go. There's not a single problem in the world with you doing that. That is efficient and effective time use of your time. Let me go back down here. May the U.S. not end up in the economic hell people across the pond have to deal with. No, it will never. It won't. America won't let that happen. Buy Bitcoin. Mr. Modern Lifestyle says the caller is so right. Yes. The government loves you so much they put fluoride in water so you have nice teeth. Yeah, exactly. Zoomer generation is based and red pilled. Absolutely. Ivor, it's worth every dollar not to have to cook for after a long day of work. Yeah. Reactionary generation. Charles again. That's funny. He says Charles says y'all should be ashamed when a 17-year-old is out hustling you. I love it. I like the cut of your jib. I don't know what that means. I wish I was squared away at 17. Good on him. Yeah, you're good, man, too, Cody. You're fucking young. You're like 25. You're a baby. You're killing it, too. You have your own fucking business, dude. Can you talk about DeMarco's plane theory from his first book? Oh, I don't remember that. I have to re-listen to that. Seth Gibson, what's up? He says, taste and smell for processed food are engineered in labs, too. It's big science. Absolutely. Sugar and the soy are the body killers. Absolutely. It's fairly cheap. Great show. Yeah, rice, chicken. I'll take care, Ivor. Rice, chicken, eggs, hamburger, apples, veggies equals cheap. Yes. If you buy the basics and watch for special offers at the shops, it's cheap. Yeah, exactly. Raised by a monk, sweet potatoes. Yes, exactly. MLD, you ever smoke weed? Tons of it. Probably smoke more weed than you. I worked in the nightclub industry for 4 years. I've done pretty much every drug out there, except for smoke and crack. And I'll never smoke crack. All right. 100th episode. Guys, look, if you like what we're doing here today, this is exactly what's going on behind the scenes at Body Language Mastery. You're looking at the clock right now. Here we are. 11 hours, 28 minutes, 52 seconds to get into Body Language Mastery. It's closing. Y'all think I'm tripping. You think I'm playing, man. I'm not. This is not no fucking bluffs. It's closing, and you're not going to be able to get back in until Q3. The date is undetermined. Also, I am going to be refilming and redoing all of Body Language Mastery. And when I do refilm and redo it all, everybody who buys now gets it for free. And believe you, the new one, I'm going to make that motherfucker expensive as fuck. Because it's probably not going to come with the webinars and the access to the Facebook group. Because my personal life, my business, I'm linking up with some killers, some internet marketing geniuses. And Q3 and Q4 are going to take up they're going to take probably a year off of my life. But I'll just go back to Juice and he'll give the year back to me. Go to modernlifedating.com/body language. Okay? Click on this link right here. Today's the last day, guys. You think I'm joking? July 2nd. And then click on here, enroll in the course for $397. Boom. Right here. And then you just go. And then you just $397. You put your credit card information in here, and you click here, and then you check out, and you're good to go. You can also use PayPal. There's an option. I'm logged in as MLD, so, obviously I do it that way. But you can use PayPal, Stripe. So you can use PayPal, or you can use, what do you call it? You can use your credit card. And if you only have Bitcoin and you really want to get in, you only have Bitcoin, hit me up. I'll take Bitcoin. Just let me know. Let me know, because you got less than 12 hours. Or it's like 10:34 a.m. in the States. I think my timer's off. You got about 12 hours. You got 13 hours. But that clock is pretty much almost on there. Rob Cruz, what's up, baby? What's the difference between soy in America and soy in Asia? Soy is they use it as a lot of filler in foods in America, and then soy isolate. But I eat tofu sometimes here in Japan, boiled tofu in kimchi soup is really delicious, very light on the body and healthy for you. And then I also eat some edamame, which is literal soybeans, but it's not bad. It's trace amount. You can eat that, no problem. Can I buy another membership and scalp it later? I like the hustler in you. I like it. So guys, that's going to do it today. 100th episode. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for tuning in. Wonderful stories. Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye. Goodbye, British lady. We had such a wonderful call in by Juice. Talked about how he extended his mother's life by 10 months when she had stage 4 cancer, and he did it all organically and nurtured her back to health. But then ultimately negativity came into their lives, and negativity is the ultimate killer, guys. Negativity is poison. Negativity literally kills, and it happened to her. So it is what it is. HX says $397 is a small price to pay for the rest of your life. Yes, it is. And if you can't do that, then just don't get in. Honestly, I don't want to deal with you. I'm done. I'm just done dealing with people who don't want to change their lives. You want to change your life? You want to get in here? You want to be part of something big? Get in. If not, God bless you. Until then, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Back to normal programming. We're going to be doing the Tokyo Crypto Show with the man himself, Charlie, from cultivatecrypto.com. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin hit 9,000. Are you worried? You shouldn't be. Tune in tomorrow to find out why. Until then, get into body language mastery. Guys, I'm telling you, if you are on the fence, trust me when I say that you are in good hands with me teaching you. It starts with body language, but it ends with you leaving as a better man and having a digital support group, like a Red Pill Big Brother program. That's really what it is, the Red Pill Big Brother program. Click the link in the chat right there, modernlifedating.teachable.com/P/body language. Get in while you still can. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.